Good morning, everybody. JT here, Serenity Farms prepping with an update, kind of, on what it will or is like for people with smart meters. I do not have a smart meter. Nyseg does not like that. I have refused several times. At some point, Air Ochel will make it mandatory and you will not be able to refuse. So what they just sent me here is a home energy report. This is not a bill. So we shall read. This is your home's energy report. This month you spent about 49 more on electricity than the average home in your area. Ready to be better than average? Check out the tips below. So here, how am I doing? I'm the blue, the average home, and then an efficient home, electric. Okay, so asterisk, who am I being compared to? Well, they compare your home to similar homes in the area. So they're comparing. They don't actually have my numbers. So they compare me. They're doing the group size, 1,400 homes. They did the square footage. They did the year built, which I'm not even close to. My home's only 9 years old. And the heating is non-electric. They got that part correct. Now, when you go over here, here is the scary part. They are documenting individual areas of use. How do they know that? Well, for me, they don't know it. But for anyone with a smart meter, they can itemize these. For instance, in my kitchen, I have a refrigerator and 2 small LED lights, one over my cooktop, which is propane, and one over my sink. So they're saying my kitchen is using 26%, the most out of my home. That's a May forecast. Okay, lighting, we use hardly any, but that's 24%. Electronics, I have a laptop, I have a router, and we have a TV that we very rarely watch. That's it. Laundry, I have no laundry. Other, I have 3 greenhouses that use electric. I have a man cave that uses electric. Heating, I have 0. I heat by wood and pellet stove. So the pellet stove could fall under the electronics. And then cooling, they have 1% when I open the door. So they're comparing me, but if you have a smart meter, it knows exactly what you're doing with everything in your house. Where it says electronics, for instance, they would actually be able to tell you what each particular device is using. They could tell you what kind of washer and dryer you have. They'll tell you what your heat is, your cooling. In your kitchen, if you have a smart fridge, it's reading the barcodes. Many microwaves read the barcodes as well. This is all in preparation for smart cities, when your caloric ingestion will be determined for you, and your refrigerator will hold nothing but what the regime says you can eat. Your lights will be controlled, your electronics, your laundry, your heating and cooling turned on and off as you reach your predetermined social credit score rations for each month. So on the flip side, they're telling me what my electric use over a year, April 23 to 24, has been. I'm the blue. Red is average. Green is efficient. Now, of course, they don't know these. They do this to lure you in to go all electric. We know, especially in New York, there is a huge push for that. So in January, they say my electric spiked December, January because it was cold. Well, pellet stove runs the same. That's it. But down at the bottom it says, your electricity for this month has increased, and that's highlighted, compared to the same month last year. Over the past year, you've spent $600 more than the average home in your area. I bet. Okay, so you're getting the just worked out, unshaven me today with the reading glasses. Beautiful, huh? So, what this is, so okay, they said I spent $600 more than the average homeowner. That would be $50 a month. Okay, I can think of ways to spend $600, not on electric, but don't use electric heat. The pellet stove might have ran a little bit more, but it uses 308 watts when the fan, the blower, and the auger are all running, which is not all the time. So, if you live in New York and have Nyseg, you all probably got one of these in a push to get everyone to switch to more electric. At the same time, they're telling me on this not a bill statement that my electric use is too high, but the houses that are all electric are more efficient. Make it make sense. Prepare yourselves. We better hope something changes real soon, because you know what happens when they force everyone to go on all electric. Happy Tuesday. Jake T. signing.